I would like to get to know if I could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. 'Cause when I look at you, I feel something tell me that you're the kind of guy that I should.
Well, what's up, my real one? So this scene might look a little familiar, maybe because it is, maybe it's because I'm trying to make 2 videos in one day per, but I just wanted to get on here and talk to y'all. Can I talk to y'all? I'm about to tell y'all exactly what's going on with me. So a year ago I decided to talk to my doctor to get a referral to get a breast reduction. And I know y'all probably like, oh my gosh, no. Yes, I've had these, well, not these, but like I've had big boobs pretty much all my life. I believe I was like elementary. Yeah, I used to always get told like, oh my gosh, look at her chest. So like my mom's friends, like my aunts and everybody used to always be like, oh my gosh, look at her chest. And I used to always be so shy, and I used to always be like this all the time because people would always tell me as if I didn't know that I had bigger boobs than other girls my age, and I didn't like it. Like, I hated it. And as I got older, they just got bigger and bigger, and I didn't notice until like COVID that like I had severe back pains until I stopped working. I was working so much, I guess, that I knew my back was hurting, but it wasn't as severe as it is today. So once I stopped working and I had more time to just sit around and chill, I started really noticing my back pain. So that's when I went to my doctor and I told them about whatever, and they were like, well, we're gonna refer you to a surgeon. So I got my referral and I went to the plastic surgery doctor, and that was last year, March 21st, 2022. Yeah, March 21st, 2022. He looked at me and he said that there's no way that my insurance wouldn't cover my surgery, so I was a good candidate, but he had a waiting list because of COVID. There's like a huge waiting list, so I was kind of discouraged, but I was like, okay. And he said the waiting list was gonna be a year. It could be a year plus. So I was like, oh great, but then I started thinking like I've been going through this for maybe a year or two for real since 2020. So what more can a year do? So I've been going through it for a year, guys, and I just been praying on it and manifesting it and just speaking into existence that my day for my surgery. I just been speaking into existence that my day of my surgery will come, and I ended up calling them around the time that it hit a year, like March something. I don't know if it was before my birthday or after, but I called and I got no response, so I left a voicemail. So I think it was like beginning of April, I got a call, and I was at work, but like the caller ID, it looked important, so I answered it, and it was the people from the plastic surgery department, and they were trying to schedule me for a follow-up. I know I keep looking around, but I'm just nosy. But they were calling me to schedule me for a follow-up appointment, which I've been waiting for, and it had been past a year at that point because March 21st was a year. So they gave me a date, which was April. I just went April 5th? No, April 3rd. So I said whatever day it is, I'm just gonna have to tell my job that I have an appointment. So we set it up for April 3rd, 9:35 a.m. at the same place that I went to, Highland Hospital in Oakland. So I was like so juiced. I've been waiting for this call for so long. Like I was just so ready. So leading up until Monday is when I went. I was just so like, oh my God, I can't wait to get my date. So Monday I get there and I see the doctor and like his assistant, and they're making sure that I still want the surgery. I'm like, yes, more than I probably wanted it the first time I, met with him. So he told me that he was going to go check his schedule and come back, and he did. And it's crazy because he said that my name was on a waiting list for 2025. I know what y'all thinking. I was looking at him like, it's 2023, baby. I can't wait 2 years. I can't do 2 more years of this back pain. Like, I probably don't show it as much as I would like to show it, but I'm like, what's the point? People just don't get it. If you never suffer from back pain, then it's just me complaining at this point. So I just do what I have to do, and I just get through my day, my weeks, my months, my years at this point. So he was just like, well, let me go check real quick and I'll come back. So he came back, and he actually had 2 dates, and I'm about to get emotional again, because the first date that he had was April 13th, which is, today's the 6th. So that's 7 days from now. At that point, it was 10 days away. And I'm like, okay. And he was like, or we have June 29th. So immediately, everything just started running through my head, like my job, my bills and all the stuff. And they were like, we'll give you a few minutes to think about it. So I was just sitting there like, oh my God, I had to call somebody. So I called Ducky. So shout out to Ducky for talking to me, because I was hysterical over the phone. But like, she's one of the people that really knows. And I couldn't call my mom because something was going on with my mom's phone. So I called Ducky immediately. She answered, and I was just bawling. And she like, what's going on? Why are you crying? I was like, they tried to get me April 13th. And she's like, but why are you crying? I'm like, because it's too soon. And then they gave me June 29th. So she talked to me, and she calmly calmed me down. Thank you, Ducky, again. And she just was like, well, boo, just take, the 29th, so you'll have enough time to like prepare. And so I was like, okay. And she was like, call me back. So after that phone call, they came back in, and they were asking me what date, but I was still hysterical, like, and the doctor was so sweet. He's like, well, talk to me, let me know, how I could help you, what's going on. And I was like, I want to take the 13th, but it's just too soon. Like, I never expected it to be 10 days from now, and there's just things that I have to get, handled, and I gotta figure out who's gonna help me, you know what I mean? Like, there's just a lot that I have to do. So he's like, I totally understand, you want it as soon as possible. He's like, but the doctor really thinks that you're a great candidate. So he went to the earliest that he had, and the 13th is the earliest, but you don't have to take it. You can take June, and it's okay. And I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna act like the 13th never happened. But obviously this is a part of my journey, and I want to be 100% transparent with you guys. So that's why I'm telling you guys this. But yeah, like, I was ready to take the 13th, but I'm like, no, LaWanda, be logical. I don't want to stress myself out before surgery, so I want to be able to be calm and cool and collected. So I told him that I'll take the 29th. So I am so happy that I have a couple months to get myself together, or not even get myself together, but like mentally prepare myself, because I've never had surgery before other than like oral surgery. So I have time to get myself together. My mom is gonna fly out to help me, and like, it's just like a whole weight, like, y'all don't understand, a whole weight is lifted off my shoulders, like literally. And I can't wait until all of the weight is lifted off my shoulders, because my shoulders and my back being going through it, baby, like, it's been a lot. And like, I just keep pushing, I just keep moving. I'm very proud of myself, because I'm a very strong person. Like I said, I could complain more than I am, but there's no point in complaining. I'm glad I didn't just sit there and complain, because nobody wants to keep hearing that something's hurting, you know what I mean? So I'm just proud of myself for sticking through and not giving up, and like standing on what I believe. I'm glad I called. I hope they called me because of my call, or maybe it was just the time for them to call me, finally reach out to me. But either way, I'm just really happy that I got the call, and I'm glad that I went to my I'm glad I went to the follow-up appointment. Now I have another appointment June 12th for my pre-op, and I'll be able to ask all my questions and get everything handled, and then I can handle everything else I need to handle when that time comes. But I just wanted to give y'all a little insight, because I do have a video from my first visit, and then I have some videos from my last visit. So I just wanted to say something before I just start posting those, because I've never talked about my breast reduction on here. Just like close people close to me know about it. So yeah guys. And I'm not the first person in my family to get a breast reduction. Shout out my auntie Jackie and my cousin Keisha, who have gotten reductions before, and they kind of like helped me figure out if I wanted to get one or not. Like, they made me feel like I needed it and it would be the best for me. So I'm definitely gonna do that. And I've been coming in contact with a lot of women who are getting, who have had reductions. And my surgery to one of my coworkers, and of course customer was being nosy, so when she came up to the register, she was like, girl, what surgery you getting? I heard you talking. And I was like, you didn't hear me talking that loud. But anyway, so I'm glad that she came up though, because then I was able to get some insight from her too. So it's just a very positive thing for me. I'm very happy, very grateful that it didn't take that long. I mean, a year I thought was a long time, but the year flew by like this. But this is something that I have to do for my health. Of course, I was blessed, but I say it's a gift and a curse, to be honest, because yeah, they're amazing, but they are amazingly painful too. So if you're out there and you're thinking about it, go for it. If you can get your insurance to pay for it, which if it's hurting you and it's like, if it's messing with your livelihood, go for it. Like, they can't deny you, honey. They cannot deny you. So I actually have on a back brace right now. Shout out Jay. Jeremy gave me this back brace, and I've been wearing it a lot lately. Like, I've been sleeping on it, but like, it's been doing its thing. So, you know, do what you got to do up until you get the great news about your surgery. Try to go to the gym and strengthen your back. I used to do that a lot. Just keep doing what you got to do. Don't let it defeat you. Don't let it tear you down. You're gonna bounce back and be better than ever. I can't wait to bounce back, and I can't wait to document it, because I know so many people who want to get this surgery but are scared, and I'm just not scared. I have no reason to be scared. I'm good. I'm gonna be great. I'm gonna be greater than I've ever been after this surgery. I'm gonna be new, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be able to move around without hurting, or like not, I'm gonna be able to do things that I want to do without being like, no, I can't go because I don't feel up to it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just so ready. I'm just so ready. So thank you all for listening, and drop some positivity down in the comment section for your girl, and I'll see y'all in the next video. But like I say in every video, keep it real or don't keep it. Wow. You guys, we got the date. I've been waiting for this for so long. These are happy tears, I promise. But oh my gosh, I'm so thankful.